Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hazwani and I'm going to present about Shariah Audit as a gateway to Islamic financial institute. Auditing, by definition, is a systematic process of collecting and evaluating evidence retrieved from the financial statement and the business activity in order to come to an opinion regarding the Sharia compliance of the entity according to the Sharia Supervisory Board regulation. The analysis of the level of Islamic compliance of the IFI is done periodically and independent of the entity itself. There are three models that is being practiced for Sharia auditing, which are the independent model, the external model, and the leverage model. Sharia audit has existed since the Prophet time. A market supervision institute called Hisbah was established where a mutasib, equivalent to a Sharia auditor now, was in charge to make sure business transaction does not harm the society through the Islamic concept of maqasid al-Shari'ah. This upholds the accountability and looks into the intention of the parties involved in a business transaction, so that not only that the institute is in compliance in its business sense, but also in its operating sense, it is in its internal control, risk management, policy, product, contract, and all of its business conduct in order to add value and to improve the Islamic Financial Institute itself. It also advised the entity by expressing its opinion through guidelines, fatwa, and policy. When a Sharia auditor is requested through an engagement letter, he enters the IFI with both parties enforcing the responsibility through the preparation of document, account, and etc. to give full disclosure for the process to take place. Once an understanding is achieved, a methodology and an audit team is established. Later, an audit plan is created, allowing an analysis to be done where the risk profile and the vulnerability are detected. Analyses are done either vertical, horizontal, or ratio basis. The following step is the audit program, where the emphasis on how the audit is performed using Sharia principle pillars and key element as well as the standard that is set. Through the information gathered, audit procedure and assessment are completed. Tests are conducted on the internal control, management, implementation of standard operation transaction so that it is in line with Sharia teaching. Finally, the result is communicated to the Sharia Council and the Board of Audit Committee. Findings of the report where the risk rating is determined either is high, medium, or low according to its Sharia compliancy. Later on, a recommendation is done, followed by a rectification, a response, and a follow-up on the action plan. Islamic compliance of an entity is based on the audit done by the Sharia auditor, since they ensure information credibility through evaluation of the accounting system and the business operation. Auditors plays an important role in protecting the society, where it safeguards the rights and obligations, such as zakat, ibrah, tawhid, profit distribution, and the disbursement of non-compliance income, while looking into the fraudulence or malpractice that could take place in the Islamic financial institution. It upholds the quality and effectiveness through risk management, governance process, and internal control by ensuring that a succession plan is in place, a readiness, as well as a competency in every level of the institution. Since a Sharia auditor are recommended to have an accounting background as well as an audit experience and having updated knowledge of the Islamic issue, they are able to guarantee the validity, the acceptability, and the enforceability of the contract and operation of the Islamic Financial Institute. Through a comprehensive and integrated report, a public confidence can be gained, granting users and stakeholders a strong reassurance through an effective communication. Real impact can be seen in the Islamic Financial Institute due to the absence of a Sharia auditor, such as it could jeopardize the reputation of the financial institute. It could go against the Islamic practices and rules. It could invalidate the contract that could lead to a legal liability that give no room for rectification or an income recognition. A non-halal income could be recorded, lost through to the Islamic Financial Institute through fines and penalty due to regulation, a third-party compensation or default, as well as a write-down where the asset lost value due to theft or fraudulence. In conclusion, Shariah Auditor is an important third line of defense for the Islamic Financial Institute that audit compliance, financial statement, and adequacy of Sharia governance. It helps the Islamic Financial Institute to achieve its objective while following the rules and regulations according to Islam. It allows the Islamic Financial Institute to improve and expand.